Do you remember the first song you ever wrote and how it made you feel?
I was 11 when I started playing the drums.
Okay.
I was in the school band. And then, I was 10, I guess, and then I was 13, I started playing the harmonica. And then when I was almost 15, I started playing the banjo.
Mm-hmm.
And then 17, guitar, and 18, dobro. But I was a pretty serious banjo player during my teen years and wanted to be a bluegrass banjo player. I wrote a song that I never played live or anything, and it was called I'm Chopping Wood. And I wrote it while I was visiting some folks who were like surrogate grandparents to me, Lenny and Bob Nesbitt in Troutman, North Carolina. And Bob was a carpenter and had a kind of a huge garden in the back of his yard. And I was staying with them, and he had a woodshed, and so that I was really into old time bluegrass music, and that melody just came to me. But it was a good start, and it kind of was my first experience of having a melody come to me and then not really understanding it. I guess it was like adolescence or something, and it's this feeling that comes over you, and I didn't. It took me a while to kind of after having written a few songs, really just thinking, hey, maybe there's something here.
Mm-hmm. You usually get the melody first, still to this day?
Yes, and sometimes it's at the same time as the title. Sometimes not. Sometimes it's just the melody, and then I'll have to kind of let it stew for a while before the lyrics then kind of fall into place. Well, one thing that has been coming back to me, I've been thinking, it's been hitting me more that when I think one big thing musically, my sister was a big proponent of my musical development. My folks were, because I had music in the house, but then when the Beatles came out, and she started buying singles and albums, and she brought home the Best of Cream album and Are You Experienced, and we were both big Beatles fans, and so that was a big thing. And then when we moved to South Carolina, I volunteered and got my own show at this college radio station. Mm-hmm. And so I realized then that I was charting out my musical destiny in a way, because I play bluegrass, country, psychedelic rock, blues, folk, so it's kind of what I'm still doing.
Yeah.